Namaskar. Today I am going to discuss about mantras. What is the meaning of mantra and what is the real essence of mantra? If we see the word meaning of mantra, it is man plus tra. Man means thinking and tra means tool or vehicle. So to think or to ponder upon. So what to think and what to ponder upon? The Sanskrit scholars explain it. This is the real essence of mantra is not to becoming, means put away all the self-centered activities, all the self-interest. This is the real essence of mantras. If you see any kind of mantra like Gayatri mantra, Mahamrityunjay mantra, or Shanti mantra, any mantra, the words used in these mantras are we, us, ourself. There is no use such kind of word like me, I, myself. It means the mantras talks about the collective, collectiveness, collective humanity. It doesn't separate a person from the humanity. Actually, when we see our internal world or our psyche, our mind is the rest of the humanity's mind. Our mind and all the humanity's mind is the same mind. Our consciousness and the consciousness of all the humanity is the one. The content of our consciousness and the content of rest of the humanity is the same, like fear, uncertainty, insecurity, happiness, sadness, to be something, to finding something. All these content are the same in human mind across the world on this planet. So our mind is the rest of the humanity's mind. It has been developed through millennia. So it is the same for everyone. Now, the essence of mantras are to free us from the bondages and attachment. What kind of mantra are you going to use? That mantra will make you free from the bondages, from the attachment. So, the use of mantra in our life to make us free from the bondages, attachments, and burden of life. So, when you utter some words, the actually the mantras are words, phrases, or sentences. So these are very special words, sentences, and phrases which makes us free. They don't create any kind of attachment to the worldly things or to the any human or anything in this life on this planet. So when you utter these kind of words or sentences, the sound of these words like Om, Haim create a different kind of vibrations and rejuvenance in our body. So it is very good for our physical or our body get pacify, get different kind of energy and a rejuvenance throughout the system of our body created by uttering these kind of words. So, as I said earlier, the, the object of the mantras is the collectiveness. But here enter some racketeers or some people, we can say gurus and some books, make his realize that after using these mantras and all that, you only you will have the different kind of energy, the different kind of wisdom, different kind of intelligence. But it's not going to happen because in our psyche or in our internal world, there is no evolution. There is no gradual succession of anything. After uttering some mantras and doing some practices and going through some method, my consciousness would be super consciousness, my intelligence would be super intelligence, my senses would be super senses. It's not going to happen. In psyche, in psychological world, in internal world, in a spiritual world, there is no hierarchy, there is no evolution, there is no gradual succession to the upside. Only thing can happen in our spiritual world or in our psychological world, some negative things can be erased or some thing can be demolished from our consciousness. But we cannot add anything, we cannot make anything super, we cannot have any kind of evolution of gradual succession of any content of our consciousness. But few people or few gurus gave us this kind of proposals that you will have, after practicing these mantras, after going through this system, after going through this meditation system, uttering and repeating some words and mantras, you will be a different kind of person. You will have super natural powers. You will have different kind of powers. That is nonsense. That is no use. If you keep uttering any word day by day, your mind will be dull, tired, and ultimately it will be going to be as a dead cells. So I keep uttering whether it is mantra or any word or anything continuously for a long time, day after day, is very dangerous for our brain. So we have to use these mantras to just make us free and to utter some sounds to feel some energy or exuberance in our body, but for the very short period of time. They are not going to benefit in our psychological world, in our spiritual words. If somebody is offering, if somebody is saying that after uttering these mantras and elders, you will have supernatural power and this and that, this is not going to happen. This is trap. This is trick to make people fool, because we are very interested in ourselves. Our me is very important for ourselves. We want more and more power. We want more and more energy, intelligence, and everything. So they use us to offer us, to attract us, your self interest. But by mantras, you cannot serve your self interest. Your self activities cannot flourish in the context of mantras. If somebody says, after uttering mantras, you will be a supernatural person or you will be a different person, that's wrong, that's a trap. We must not go into that, but use these mantras for our physical well-being and for our making us free from the bondages and attachments. This is the only use of these mantras. So we must be careful not to uh, go into this trap of keep uttering these kinds of mantras and make our mind dull, tired, and mechanical. Actually, when we keep uttering some kind of words or mantras continuously, day after day, then what happens? Our mind get dull and tired, so it feels sleepy, and sometimes it feels mesmerizing kind of sensations. And so we think we are in the meditative condition. This is not the meditative condition. Our mind gets tired, it's dull now, so it's unable to think, and it's a keep thinking pattern, which has been usual thinking pattern uh, throughout the day or throughout the several days and months. So it will be broken when you keep uttering some words for some time. So you get some kind of relax and mesmerized and hypnotized for that. But that is not meaning that you are going to be in a meditative condition. If you keep uttering these mantras for long time, day after day, then you will create another method, another pattern for your mind, and the mind will be changed from that neuron to this kind of neurons. This is the same pattern, this is the same thing as we think. We have developed thinking patterns in our mind, so this is equally dangerous for the mind. So we have to use the mantras only for our physical well-being and to make us free from the bondages and attachments, and use these words and sounds for very short period of time, not continuously using all these sounds and phrases to make us dull and tired. Thank you.